Yo! Video games.
We are celebrating the 6th birthday of Nintendo Switch. 6 years of, honestly, a lot of really good games. I ain't gonna front y'all. A lot of really good games. But you're definitely gonna hear some breath of the dunking, breath of my ass. Make their peace. Okay, so let's start. This looks like it's done mostly in release order, kind of, sort of, whatever. We'll get there. 1-2 Switch. D tier. Andrew Page. I'm sorry. Sorry. 1-2 Switch. D tier. Andrew paid, was it 60, 50, or 60 real world dollars for this? We got a great stream out of it. I mean, I could play that. I could. But holy Jesus God, this game is not worth anything beyond like $10. Did anyone play this? No. 51 worldwide games. I'm gonna say B tier. It's online, which is a big plus. It's got some good shit, but it's also got a lot of games you'd never play more than once. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. D tier. It doesn't run well. Its story is cowardly. It's based on the most boring Zelda game plotline. No, I'm not going to entertain any thought of anything of this being anything other than D tier. Should be an F tier. Should be. I thought Law and Yakuza? Really? Animal Crossing. I'm going to be real with y'all. I don't get this game, but this game is kind of magical. Like, I don't even think you have to like this game to understand its quality like I do. Like, what people have done, what they've created, you know, what it did for people. Great game. Yeah, I don't think that can even be denied, honestly. ARMS. I'll go low B on ARMS. I'm tempted to give it a C, but it's a solid game. You can't really say that there's much bad about it. It got support for a very long time, both with DLC and with tournaments. It's good. It's a nice, good new IP. That being said, like, okay, for what it is, like, is it like some genre-defining thing? No.
I just caught your tweet.
I've
been busy watching the Gundam balance patch and new unit updates. I apologize.
No. Oh no!
I get fucking quad Gatling guns, baby.
Really? Oh no! Is that? I don't know. I played that game for like whatever the couple hours we did, and I was just like, I was not feeling it. But whatever. Astral Chain. Here's a good one. Here's the question. Here's a good question. Is Astral Chain S tier or A tier?
Well,
it's not Platinum's best, but it is really good, and I feel it's underrated as shit.
It's a Switch exclusive too.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's got to factor in.
I do think the last boss is a little bit bullshit, and there's a little bit too much time in Minecraft land. But, yeah. I'm not giving it an A for being stuck on the Switch. It wouldn't exist without the Switch. I need to make a new list. That's not what I want to do. I need to make...
What list?
Add a row below. And it'll be... Well, what the fudge? D. Doing. Oh man, no one can read this. Okay, good.
It is a mystery until we see.
Does 1-2 Switch actually qualify for a D, or is it just like abysmal?
It's abysmal. Did not play Box Boy, Box Girl, or Brain Training. I mean, I played it on DS, but like I didn't play the Switch one. Don't know. Don't really. Bravely Default 2. I'm gonna give this a B. I think it's really good, but it's also really safe. Actually, no, this is I'm thinking of Octopath 2. Bravely, I don't know. You know what? I did not play Bravely Default 2. I played Octopath 2.
It was a good upgrade over the 3DS version of Bravely Default.
This point Nintendo may as well buy Platinum. Yes and no. I would like Platinum to have the stability, but I need Platinum to have the autonomy. And I don't know if those two things go hand in hand. Plus, even if Nintendo bought Platinum, they still wouldn't own Bayonetta. So, I need to buy that from Sega. Sega should sell it. Alright, Breath of the Mid.
Mid. I think we're all...
Not even mid, it's just meh. It doesn't even get a full word.
Well, think of... Let's try not to be giant bogarts here for a moment. And that's a lot coming from me.
Tencent has stock in everyone, Dalo. Everyone.
Oh yeah. Tencent owns at least 14% stock of everything in the world.
Let's think about it this way. It is the largest open world Zelda that we've gotten so far. It's got a lot you can explore. The contents of it's sparse, but it should be said that you can access damn near the entire map on an OG Switch with barely any notable loading.
I'll say this. I think the most notable things about the game are it's polished. It doesn't fucking like light the system on fire just by running. It's polished. It accomplishes what it sets out to do. The problem is replaying it or 100%ing it. Like, it's paced well if you follow the directions and at a leisurely pace, explore a little bit, let yourself get a little sidetracked, not a lot. When you try to 100% it, I don't know. And you start realizing that, like, a lot of the challenges are about the same level of difficulty no matter what, no matter where you go.
Yeah.
I'll give it this. As far as it being a launch title, it made amiibos relevant.
Made the old Zelda ones for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cadence of Hyrule. It's more just a miracle that an indie game got a Zelda license to begin with, but yeah, I don't know. I don't feel the game was that fun to play, honestly. Yeah, I'm white and I have no rhythm, I get it.
I can't dance, I can't talk.
So why is Fast RMX not on there?
I don't know, I didn't make this tier list.
Because it was a launch title.
Captain Toad. This is honestly A tier.
Yeah. A lot of great puzzles.
I can't really think of anything wrong to say other than, like, it's not enthralling enough for full price. But it is
a re-release.
It is a re-release, but it is quality. Daemon X Machina, I'm gonna have to go C tier on this because it just doesn't run on the Switch.
Yeah, it was a prime example of the first Unreal Engine 4 game on the Switch.
Yeah.
Didn't it also have just issues out the gate? Like,
Yes.
it wouldn't even hold frame rate?
Yes.
Yeah. DC Superhero Girls did not play. Fire Emblem, The Three Whores.
Three Houses is pretty good.
pretty good. I'd say high B tier because
it's pretty damn good.
I think the biggest crux of the game is that half the game you have to repeat. You know, if you're going for the other houses.
Yeah.
Like you basically kind of have to repeat the first half of that game no matter what.
You do. Yeah, the first half of the game is almost unchanged between every side, which does kind of suck. You put Animal Crossing at S rank? What the fuck?
I have to give it to it for like what it is, what it accomplished, what it did for so many people.
Sold?
Like, I don't get the game at all. I don't understand this game, but like I cannot help but be constantly impressed by what people have done with the game.
Okay.
And like,
Fair enough.
did you see someone made
helped
did you see the
Nintendo
talk
survive
show
the
someone
pandemic.
made? Yeah, it was during the pandemic where like someone turned his house into a studio, like a talk show studio, and he had a desk, and he had like his friend who was the drummer, and he would literally have guests like T-Pain come on with their Animal Crossing guy, and they'd sit down and they would literally through like Discord or whatever like have a talk show chat. Like the shit people like accomplished with Animal Crossing is insane. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Gary Whitta,
It's pretty cool.
But
I mean, to be fair, I played a fuck ton of it, so it's pretty great. It is. I was just surprised to see you put it up there because I know you.
I'm more
you
like
did
just
get it,
tipping
but-
my hat to it.
Yeah, this is more an acknowledgement. Like you're showing that it is possible to have an unbiased opinion, to say, look, this isn't my shtick, but even I cannot deny what this game has done.
They had Phil
So is this
Spencer.
subjective or objective? We're trying to come at all these pretty objectively then?
I
It's
am-
like,
I
yeah,
am
it's
as
objective.
pretty
much
good.
as we can.
Okay, gotcha.
Look, I attempted to stick my neck out for Breath of the Wild, and I think I've made it clear how much I fucking loathe that game.
Yeah. Oh, wow, yeah, Breath of the Wild only in B, huh? Shit.
I think
Look,
I'd probably put it
Yes.
higher. I mean, only reason I would put it higher, I mean, and just aside from the fact that, it's fucking Zelda, is just simply, it is actually its influence on the, the gaming market as a whole. There's so many
which I
games
find
that
weird because the game itself is nothing just but a hodgepodge of other games' ideas.
yeah,
It's
Yeah.
funny, right? But literally, Genshin Impact, I
Yeah.
feel like came from this.
What's
Many
below
that
D?
do not play.
did not play.
Oh, did not play. Oh, okay.
Also, hi Al.
Hello.
It's-
I didn't even know you guys were doing this.
So yeah, but getting to Three Houses, I would put it in A if not for the crushing
Nah, it's a B. B's good.
having to repeat the
That's
first
fair.
half.
That's a fair critique.
I feel like
would
it's on the
agree with that.
cusp of an A because it's a great game and the story's
And it
good
has,
and the characters
4
are
full
fun,
games
but
in it.
they kind of near one you into this shit where it's like
They do. That's really good comparison. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a really fucking good point. To be fair, Automata kind of does that too. Like Ninus is the first half of Ninus is not that different from fucking.
yeah.
I don't know why Yoko Taro just keeps fucking doing that shit with his games.
Wait a
but,
minute. Nico, is that you're doing Animal
What?
Crossing?
No, it's not.
No, Simmons.
No,
He just,
you just missed out the entire explanation.
yeah,
Oh.
this is probably the second time he said it, so I'll say.
Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine.
No, it's just essentially he's just acknowledging that the game's incredible influence, and even if he doesn't get it, it's. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't deny it was fucking, popular. So.
I think the
Just
pandemic
go
helped
ahead
that
and
out, though.
start a category for Labo as its own, just called Lame.
Lame-o.
Yeah, Fire Emblem Warriors. I didn't play
Nobody wanted
that.
cardboard bullshit, okay?
I didn't play fitness boxing, so I'm not even gonna
I have. It was actually pretty good.
I wanted to
played
play
Fire
the
Emblem.
Fist of the North Star one that came out in Japan. It comes out this month in America.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
Ah,
what
that's
Flip
really
is.
that's amazing.
yeah.
Uh,
I mean, it sold well enough in Japan that they decided that it's worth publishing for the U.S., but it's only a digital in the U.S., so...
Game Builder Garage. What is that?
It's literally just like this like,
It's like a game dev
very
thing, isn't it?
micro version of not even Dreams. Dreams is giving it too much credit. Almost like a Little Big Planet style.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Gotcha.
It's a Nintendo first party product. It came out
It's
from.
like an RPG maker, but for, this little,
There's
Huh.
some creative stuff that's come out of it, but yeah. There's a lot of indie shit here. I'm just gonna kind of skip this shit. Star Allies, I unfortunately have to put in C tier. it's a beautiful game, but it fucking plays itself.
I would say though that
the AI companions are so aggressive. You never get to do anything in the game.
I think I remember that when I was asking my chat one day, because I know so little about Kirby and the Kirby games. I was like, guys, is there any one like Kirby game that isn't like a fucking banger? It isn't like amazing? And some people were like, no, and then some people were like, Star Allies.
Star Allies, yeah.
I own Star Allies. I bought it way back when. It was fun, but I'm not like a big on playing the Kirby games. I've only ever played like one or two.
I think that was the only one people said were like, and even then they weren't like, they were like, they didn't say it was like trash or anything. They were just like, it was pretty like it was probably the only Kirby game that's pretty mid, I guess, you know.
Too bad there's not a brown color.
Yeah. Cardboard.
Yeah.
I'm just, yeah.
Did you guys actually fuck around with the Labo shit like at all? Like, did you guys like ever?
I played it somewhere, but yeah.
I will say though that Golf Story was actually kind of a charming little golf RPG.
Yeah, it
like,
looked really
writing
good. I was
hilarious.
tempted to just put it somewhere just because, but I'm like, I haven't really played it.
Yeah, if you haven't played it, that's fine. But like I think Golf Story was actually, because I have played it, I didn't beat it, but it was like the writing was really funny. It doesn't take itself seriously because it's a golf RPG, but you know, it was still pretty good.
Yeah, Link's Awakening
was a launch title.
I hate the way this game looks, but I can't deny it. It's still like my favorite video game.
I still remember your initial reaction to
Yeah,
the disappointment.
Oh,
You were like so excited, and then you saw
turned it
how
into
you're
Polly
like,
Pocket. Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm trying to. If it didn't have that art style, that I would imagine that would probably be like one of your favorite games. Like,
Oh yeah,
ever.
for sure. What's up, Mod5? If it looked like the fucking animated
The
intro or
intro?
outro, Jesus.
Yeah.
Simmons would have not nutted so hard.
God, Jesus.
And I've said it before. I hate the little beady black eye look of things like Pops.
Yeah.
And that if it had normal looking eyes, it might look a little bit better, little bit better.
Yeah. Just Luigi's Mansion 3. All right,
played.
someone can. I
That game was
played it.
pretty fun.
Now, is this an A tier or an S tier? Because I'm kind of thinking like A tier. Like
I'm
A
thinking A tier as well,
at best.
but I think it's like a pretty good.
Because when I
good A
played,
tier.
I'm like, this is good. It's not like it's not.
I wouldn't put it above Astral Chain, but it is. It was a really fun game. I think I liked it more than the earlier entries. Honestly, I thought it was pretty enjoyable.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty good from what I played. Mario Rabbids.
Never played that one.
I'm gonna have to go with B on this, sadly.
I go BT or BC.
It's fun until it's not.
It's fun until you get into the later matches, and because like they only ever allow you to have 3 people on a team, and yet the enemies will have like fucking like 20. So like the enemies' turns start taking forever to go through, and it crushes the pacing of the game.
Is there like a fast forward or anything?
I don't think so.
And
Maybe there is.
The story is just kind of blah. Like,
I did play the DK expansion, but yeah.
the story is just dumb, laid up stuff, and it doesn't.
Mario
really matter.
Golf. Oof.
We had our
Probably
fun with it.
We had the fun, but
In
as
its
a
aces, I would
sports
give
game,
like an A or a B.
I would say a C. I'm like maybe a C.
it's a low B.
Low B,
Yeah,
high
I'll
C.
give it a
I
low
see.
B.
I see low B.
I mean,
Like,
I'm thinking of it
there
as
are-
it is now with all the free DLC, all the stuff like that's in it now.
Yeah.
Like,
Let's be. Everything was free,
mhm.
and we had fun with it. It's got some goofy modes that make it fun. The campaign is garbage.
Yeah, I didn't even
Once-
play the
And
campaign.
the courses themselves are only okay.
It's not as bad
It's
as
hit and
the
miss.
soccer
Yeah.
strikers.
We will
Yeah.
not bring up that bullshit.
I think
We are
the
not-
problem with Mario Golf Super Rush is that we have we have the older games, you know, to look back on
Yeah.
and see it. And those courses were so much better, so much better than the older games.
But counterpoint, can you play a Shy Guy?
Yeah, is this the only one you can play as Shy Guy?
I don't know, but I have Shy Guy.
It might
makes
be.
me happy.
And
Yeah, but he
we
came
did have
late.
some fun in that what was it, that like super rush mode in the stadium mode?
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
was surprisingly enjoyable.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm not gonna sit here. I'm like, it's a low B.
I don't know if
It's
someone
definitely-
has the clip, but Nico's
It's
like
definitely
the first to get a
not
hole in
60
one.
bucks. It's definitely
Yeah.
not 60
No.
bucks.
Yeah.
Mario
Probably.
Kart 8
Oh, it's an eight.
Deluxe.
I don't know if you remember that, Nico. You were the first to get a hole in one, I think, in Mario Golf.
Oh, was I?
I
Yeah,
don't.
Like Simmons was talking and it happened.
I don't own Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I don't own Mario Kart 8. I don't own any version of Mario Kart 8, but it is good.
It is. I like it.
It's
It is
still
really good.
on
I've
the
done a lot- I've done a
lifespan
lot.
of the Switch getting content.
Yeah. Go. What's up, Gomez?
And also, it's just a solid fucking game.
It is. It's really fun.
It is.
Insanely
I don't think
solid,
it's the best
polished.
kart racer, but I'd say it's up there. It's top 3
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, I'll be honest though. I don't know what it is about this game. Maybe it's like just when it gets to like 150cc. But whenever I fucking play it, dude, I just like. And I've played a fucking shit ton of kart racers.
You got
like I
super
can.
salty.
Yeah, I get fucking. Dude, I'm like,
You
fuck
did.
this.
Let
Fuck
me
this
ask you
goddamn game,
question.
dude.
Let me ask you this question: have you dabbled into the 200 salt mines?
I don't think so. I think when we start, I think when they start
Oh,
going
it is-
so fast, I just like I couldn't
It
like.
is. It is an experience, I will tell you.
I bet it is.
It made me change up my main to Shy Guy because I
Did,
will not
did
give
you guys
up.
play that Mario Kart like home circuit thing?
No, we
Like-
did not.
No.
Oh, okay.
What even is that?
It's
That's-
a D.
That's
It's like it's ARG Mario Kart.
yeah. It's like the one where you have
Oh.
like the remote control car and it has a camera on it, and the
I
camera.
remember
Oh,
watching,
yeah,
I remember watching
yeah.
Djibouti play. It looked cool, but it's just the
It's
novelty
a neat
wears
little
off fast.
gimmick.
I
Now
think-
you guys had the little like stock car race thing where you like you
Yeah,
guys had like,
we had
like
the
a
Hot
track and
Wheels
stuff.
track, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's more of a Ripley Christmas present. than anything else.
Yeah. Mario Tennis Aces. This is definite C tier for me.
That's
Never-
definitely the
I
same.
was
I'm
gonna
like,
say
never
low
played
shit.
Really? I
was
love
gonna
that
say,
game.
I've heard so many.
It was way better than
polarizing opinions.
Ultimate Smash, but it was shockingly like
but that's a low bar.
yeah.
Wing mode is really fun on it though.
What is it
That's
like bare
most of
bones?
what I played.
It's
No, you
it
can do 4-player.
Aces suffered the same fate as Golf and Strikers, where like it released with significantly less content. Well, not so much Aces, but like less content than the GameCube and N64 ones, and it never got like it got DLC over time to sort of fill it up, but it was just kind of like, man, this should have been so much more.
I'd
Yeah.
put it above ARMS, or at least as good as ARMS, because I didn't care for ARMS that much.
ARMS is
I think ARMS carried the fact too that it was like an original.
Yeah, it was a new IP.
Massive
It-
multiplayer online game.
it wasn't bad. It's
The
It's not a
controls just
game-
didn't pan out very well for it, using the motion controls.
yeah, but I got like tournaments for like years after.
Oh,
so.
it did. It had crazy support from the
The novelty of it was fun at first. I never used the motion controls because why the hell would you?
Why would you?
I'm actually curious. Why was the 51 game? Why was that a B tier?
It's pretty good. It's got online,
Yeah.
which is great. It's basically like half the games are really great, and it is online, and it is like is what it is.
Solid.
Solid.
Yeah, it's
but like,
actually, you know what? No, I was thinking actually it could be higher, but then I remembered. Oh wait, not every the games are like weirdly split on online.
yeah, that's
like,
the thing is like
Yeah.
they are
yeah,
weirdly
that's right.
split.
Forgot about that. Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but unless you're tabletop simulator getting support from a multitude of workshop mods, nothing's gonna top that.
Yeah.
Superstars, is that next?
Ugh.
Mario Party Superstars.
I mean, it's better than Super Mario Party, but like unless you have people
It's
really
still-
willing to play with you.
It's still
It's-
like it's 5 boards. They're all remix
Yeah,
boards.
I'd put it next. to
And there's so
Mario.
many hoops you have to jump through to actually get fun out of it for modes.
At least it doesn't require everyone to have a Wii remote or a Joy-Con like the first one, but like I don't know, like
It's still a party game, just a party game.
it is. I mean, obviously it's a Mario Party game, but like it only exists for people to make stupid reaction videos of, and for that I kind of hate it.
Yeah, it's part of it. Part of it too. Like it also just felt like it didn't have the QA that like a lot of other like Mario games have, because like. Like I was watching you guys play it, and like literally like the sticker thing that you did like would cover up parts of the UI, and like
Yeah, that,
like
well, that's
I'm like, what the
mostly
fuck?
Steve.
How did this shit like not get noticed? Like what the fuck?
Because
Because they don't. They
Japan
think
has no
that their
concept
game-
of people's mannerisms outside of Japan, and they don't count on
Yeah.
people like Steve existing.
They think, oh, we added these stickers to have fun little things for people to do. They don't understand that people use them to troll and annoy their
They're friends.
Does anyone have Steve's wah emote? Yeah, there it is. RetroZade's got it.
Oh my god, someone actually made him that.
Yeah, he's got an emote of him
That's
himself.
funny.
Ring Fit is a solid B based on the functionality.
No, we're
Ultimate
not on
Alliance
that
3 is
yet.
an interesting
We're on
one.
Ultimate Alliance. I never played that.
What about the Kirby? Oh, okay.
I had a
What
lot
about-
of fun with it.
I don't think you played Kirby the Fighter.
We beat
With-
Ultimate Alliance 3.
Yeah,
It's-
it's
I'm
at
willing-
least a B.
It's
That's like a
surprisingly
Diablo game,
solid.
right?
Yeah, it is. I'm willing to give it a high B just for the simple fact that it's a Marvel game on Nintendo hardware.
Yeah.
It's
Marvel,
got-
baby.
Team Ninja
And
made
it's got
it
X-Men!
somehow.
It's got X-Men!
It's got
Yeah,
X-Men.
they forget.
Look, Steve, you got X-Men!
It's probably the best looking video game character models for Marvel characters like yet. Well, other than like Spider-Man, which is just Spider-Man for the most part, but like the art style in Ultimate Alliance 3 is probably the best looking current day 3D, Marvel characters.
That's fair.
So, but
Yeah.
like,
I
it's
never played
fun.
this
It's
one,
four
so-
player. It's a 4-player, just beat 'em up RPG. It's really good. All right, this gets tricky.
I watched you guys play, and you guys seem like you liked it.
What do we do about Dread?
Dread,
S.
I would
S.
say
Yes.
S.
Obviously.
Is it S or A?
Definitely.
I would
S.
say either one.
I
It
mean, to
between
me,
either
I mean,
one.
I made this a personal thing, but I legitimately think this is the best Metroid game ever.
It's over
But-
5.5 million
twice in a
sales,
row.
so-
Hold up. Let's establish a ground rule. This is not a side story. This is not a spin-off. This is
No.
a legitimate stage 5 of Metroid coming
Yeah.
off of Fusion.
They also did something really smart, and that you only really notice when you start going back to the older games and realize what they did. They managed to, like, I wouldn't say they made the game like super linear. Like, it's still a Metroidvania kind of game. You still
Yeah.
have exploration stuff, but they were so good about keenly giving you upgrades and making it really obvious where it is you need to go.
Yeah.
Right? Like, so it's like your crit path was always pretty clear, and it had moments, even like developer made like sequence breaking stuff in there.
I was
Yeah.
actually going to bring that up. This game intentionally set itself up for if people decided to sequence break and reward
Yeah, they had like
people for
unique
sequence breaking.
unique boss death animations for sequence breakers.
Yeah.
It's so fucking cool.
I still maintain the position where I think Metroid is best in 2D. Like, it's fun in 3D, but I think 2D Metroid is where it just shines.
I think the problem
Okay.
I was just gonna say, I think the problem, going back to Prime too, I forgot about how many moments in that game have you like essentially just hitting a dead end, and if you don't have the thing that you need, you're just like, go back.
The Prime games have their action, but they are by all accounts heavy like lore and like mystery
Atmo.
searching games. Yes, for the atmosphere.
Yeah.
They're
That's
indulgent.
true.
Game to learn.
Yeah. And that being said, being that they actually could use or implement story beats, they don't feel out of place, and they
they don't overstate their welcome. I never felt that once during the game, even during the quote unquote long expose that Quiet Beak had during that one section before he gets.
Yeah, no.
It felt organic and it felt like it didn't.
The only thing I'm not crazy about on Dread is that you have to use the analog stick. But
you have to use the analog stick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have to.
That's its only detriment.
Yeah,
You
know what?
because
You know
every button
why
is
they
used.
likely. You know why they likely did that, Simmons, was because of the full 360 aiming.
Yeah, like they make it apparent as you get more upgrades, like why this is the way this is, but it's still weird to me.
It is like, and that took some getting used to for myself as well. Like I usually never play a 2D game with a joystick, but I got used to it. I still think I absolutely love Dread.
I would say that that's the reason it doesn't go any higher. If it's going to be an S, it's going to be on the bottom, because if it wasn't for that stasis analog control, I feel like a couple of different precision. I felt like some of them speed puzzles would have been a little bit easier.
Yeah, those it's like cursed a little bit by the analog stick, but
yeah.
Well,
Okay,
it's up to
I'll accept.
Nintendo because they didn't release anything other than the Pro Controller that had an actual D-pad.
yeah.
I'll accept that Switch based on the fact that Mario Kart 8 is just a fucking port.
Also had an amazing final boss.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, Raven Beak
has a great
Raven Beak was
climax.
just
Okay,
a fucking wonderful final boss.
Can we just point out how fucking sick the Metroid armor looked?
Oh yeah.
Dear God.
Yeah, Metroid Samus is fucking awesome.
The full culmination of her becoming a Metroid in one brief moment.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the Guyver
She's
suit.
finally the title of the game. She's the Metroid.
She gives the enemy the suck.
The Guyver suit. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like straight up, you see her like full fucking rage at a scene, and it was.
And if you go into the menu when she's in that form, it's called the Metroid suit.
But by the way, I actually watched on GDQ on their Twitch channel, like they did for Frost Fatalis, they had a Metroid Dread run, and like watching the stuff that's like, because I hadn't watched one in a long time, like a run of that game, and like the stuff they've like uncovered and like the
In
skips
Dread?
they've done, in Dread, it's so fucking cool. I'm like,
Was that a
holy
couple of
crap.
days ago?
That was, yeah.
Yeah, I
it was
got some of that.
Yeah, it was a great run. It was like, holy shit. Like the stuff that they were doing, I'm like, what the fuck? It was so cool.
Kind of sad I
So
missed it.
Is Kirby and the Forgotten Land a invisible
No,
S tier up there?
It's down there. I haven't gotten to it yet.
I think Rise, even though it performs better on PC, I still think it's S tier for.
I think Rise is S tier as well.
I do
Okay,
too.
It's an excellent game.
I think it's a
I had
miracle
an
that it looks
observation.
as good as it does.
I
What's that,
have an
Chris?
observation about this one though. Do we ignore the fact that at launch it was basically an incomplete game?
Was
That's
it?
how all Monster Hunter games are.
Yeah, they're kind of always like that, though.
I don't think it was
Well,
any
it's
different from other Monster Hunter games.
No, we
Cons-
still
is-
played the shit out of it. Like,
Hold on. Like, full pause. This is different. All Mother took a good 3 months after launch to be implemented to complete the base game of Rise.
Are you talking about the
It-
Seahorse?
Yeah, the second
Yeah, the
Seahorse.
combined.
The second fight, not the first. Not the
No,
first one.
not even that. Yeah, he's right. There was the first. You fight literally the first one. You don't even fight the second
Yeah,
one.
Ibushi you fight on a rampage, and then Narwa you fight at the Coral Temple.
Yeah.
But nothing comes of it. It took
it
a
falls
good
into the
three.
hole, and then nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took a good 3 months for that final part of the fight to get released.
Did it cost
by
Do
that
you
anything?
know
point-
why it took that long?
Yeah, COVID.
Yeah.
But,
So some things need to get like a pass for
Wait,
still
wait.
making
but
progress
did it
during
cost
COVID
anything
or...
though?
It didn't cost anything. I
It
don't
did
think.
not cost anything.
No, well then
I
whatever.
still say it's S.
It's irrelevant.
Yeah,
like,
I
that would
I
only
give
be
it a
then it would
pass
only
in
be
this case,
relevant for
Chris.
those 3 months of time.
Yeah.
I think it's a fair critique, Chris. I do, but I think in this case,
It's a
this
fair
is how
critique.
quality the game
Yeah,
was.
It's a fair
we were
critique
just
on
we were
launch,
hunting
but-
everything like crazy before.
Yeah.
We had
Like,
fun doing it.
I will not disregard the fact that I delved just as much time as the rest of us It's simply something I have to bring up because if we're being unbiased, it's something we cannot ignore.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good point.
I don't know, but like Monster Hunters always feel like you don't just play it just for the launch content. You always at least play it for like, you know, through the expansion at least, or if not, I don't know.
Yeah. It's also coming off of the fact that if you base it off of what we got from World, there was a good like 80 plus hours before you even technically finished the end game or like the final part of just base World.
Has anyone
And that's
played
not
Ninjala?
No.
I played it for like 5 matches and then passed. It's a freemium. What do you expect?
What about Kirby Fighters 2, Simmons? Is that one we've not played?
I have not played it.
Is it a multiplayer game?
Wasn't that part of like a group of Kirby games?
It's
it was
like
in the triple
eShop
deluxe.
thing. Yeah, and like it got spin off in its own thing. You can look it up. I haven't played it, so there you go.
Gotcha.
Oh shit.
At best, a B.
This hurts.
I think this one, like, I haven't actually played this one.
Okay, so they did
but
the
I
right
heard
thing.
The big problem is that it just runs like shit.
So they did
on
the right
on Switch.
thing in that every time you load a battle, it goes into a 60 frames per second, like a battle arena, like an RPG.
Ah, okay, cool.
When you're driving around the main world, you're basically looking at like an alpha state of a game.
Yeah.
With how poorly it runs, but you're not doing anything in the overworld, so it really doesn't matter.
It runs like a virtual sandbox.
I'm giving this a high B on the fact that you can walk around with a sweater that says "fuck racism" the whole game.
Nice. You know what, bro? I'll put it at low A for that one.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's clearly a labor of love game, like a passion project. There's a lot good in it. Oh my god, and that whole rant against Final Fantasy VII.
Is it better than 2?
The combat's not better than 2.
It'd take a lot.
Because for me, I played so
Did 2
like
run at
I've
60 on Wii?
been experiencing it, right? So like I start with 1, I thought 1 was great, and then I played 2, and 2 definitely felt like a step back from 1 in a lot of ways to me.
2's like a strip down. This brings a little bit more back of.
Yeah, because this, to be honest, 2 was actually not made by Suda. Suda did not direct that game. So, but he did do 1 in, I think he did 3 as well. So I always assumed that 3 was probably a bit better.
I personally feel like 2 was a lot more focused on the fights than
Yeah.
the overworld, which I personally enjoyed that. The fights in 2 were amazing.
For sure. I think the problem was, I thought some of the fights were a little rough in 2 though. I don't know. So there were some things about 2 that really sort of bugged me. The getting rid of the overworld thing, I thought that was fine. But I just remember coming out at the end of 2 and going like, I don't know if this one was as good as 1, weirdly.
Alright, I'm gonna make everyone mad now. Time to make everyone mad.
Do it.
Octopath Traveler, C.
I agree.
I'm not mad at all.
Well,
Yeah.
you're not
I
the
can't
ones-
rate
we're
a
not the
game
ones-
based on its soundtrack alone, but holy Jesus, God in heaven, did this game need an editor?
Yeah.
Like, 2 did fix this from what we played of 2, but like, holy Jesus Christ, the fucking wordiness of Octopath is ungodly.
It's all voice acting,
Yeah,
right?
but-
Or mostly.
Mostly, but the main thing is that like you have everyone together, but they never interact. So like that was the thing that they fixed in 2, where
Wait.
you actually have a full party, and they actually interact with each other. Whereas in Octopath 1, that never really happens. There's no
Wait,
crossover.
I thought that was the whole point of the game.
No,
Well,
you're
Okay, so it's like the idea is that
basically
like,
doing Saga Frontier.
yeah.
I didn't play Saga Frontier.
Okay, so here's the
Okay.
problem, right? You have 8 characters, 8 storylines, whatever, blah blah blah, but they all meet up at some point. They don't fucking talk to each other.
Nope,
That's
never.
weird.
Yeah,
Oh,
it really.
so-
That's what they had to fix it, and that's what 2 fixed.
So wait, oh god.
It's
So
like
how are
they
they
all
doing
have their
this- are-
storylines and their arcs, and there's like a culmination after you've
Yeah,
done
they
all
each
of them.
have their own unique story,
But-
but the fact that they didn't interact with each other was like,
Yeah,
the
when you
biggest-
meet up and are in a party together and they just don't talk to each other.
I was gonna say, because I was trying to play through it before it left Xbox Game Pass.
Oh, is it already off of Game Pass?
Yeah, I think it left beginning of the month.
Why?
I don't know.
Damn. Stupid.
But yeah, it was like I was kind of intrigued at the fact that one of them was basically like the revenge story aspect I was digging, and also the fact that she was willingly being a lady of the streets.
No. The stories are good, but
I thought
it's just
that hooked me a little bit. I'll be
no.
real.
The stories of each character is good. It's just that when you have them all together, the fact that they don't talk to each other is like, what the fuck? We're going on this adventure,
Yeah.
and we're not even gonna acknowledge each other. Like,
Yeah, that sounds kind of bupkis.
It is also the first game to implement the whole 2D, 3D.
Pac-Man
Uh,
99 is an S tier game.
I think so.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Pac-Man 99 was awesome.
That was one of those
That's
a
pandemic era entertaining things.
That
Yeah,
is a stupidly good game. Stupid good polish.
absolutely
Yeah.
great.
Was that the first one, or was Tetris the first one?
Tetris
Tetris
one,
was
Tetris was
first.
which also is a good. We might as well throw that one up there too.
I have
Let's
not.
even beat around the
I have
bush.
not played Paper Mario or Pikmin 3 either way. I don't really give a shit.
Hell with both of them.
Played Paper Mario. It was good. It would be definitely in the C tier.
Paper Mario be in the C tier. Pokemon's nope. Steam look like ass. Nope.
My ass.
They made
They
a
were-
mystery dungeon for fucking Switch? What? Ring Fit. Ring Fit.
I think from what I saw, it seemed like it was pretty effective. I mean, I was watching like you guys do it, and
I
like-
think it's
I'm gonna say
funny.
high A because it is effective and it does work, but it is kind of
Yeah.
like doing the same shit over and over again.
but that's exercise in general.
It's the evolution of the Wii Fit board.
But the RPG elements of it make you want to keep going.
I feel like they could have done a little more visual variety,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I get it. But surprisingly, A. Snipper Clips didn't play. I did not play
Snipper Clips
Splatoon.
is probably a B to an A. It was a really solid launch game.
What the hell is the stretch?
Two.
It's all
Two
indie bullshit.
sucks.
I
They're
didn't-
going deep.
Didn't play Super Bomberman. Okay, Mario 3D World. Solid A tier with Bowser's
Oh
Fury.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it
Good-
was a fun game to play.
Good solid package, good solid expansion.
I think it finally brought back the Mario 2 cast, or the Doki Doki Panic cast.
Mhm. Mario Maker 2 is
That's
Not as good as
I
the
say-
first one as
I say
far as
A.
like the big.
I say
But
A.
it had so much shit you could do. You can make a whole
It
world
did,
now.
but
They got the Zelda stuff in there
it
too.
did
like,
it died so weirdly fast, but you know what? I think it's a low S, honestly.
yeah,
I mean,
and
that's the
I
same
think it
way
was a
as, like,
pretty
making
impressive.
Alright.
amiibos
Alright,
relevant again too.
Yeah, they had to drop all the amiibo shit out of it.
If they did Zelda Maker or Mega Man Maker, then they would have.
People like they did some good additions to it. I really think the thing that really made me go, okay, this is pretty great, was the addition of like having like an overworld, so people could literally not just make levels, but actually make like
Games,
entire
yeah.
games. I think that was pretty
Mario
great.
35 was kind of.
Really?
Mario
You don't think that
35 is great.
Like I liked it. It was fine. It just wasn't as good as the 99 game.
It was the easiest BR game I've ever played to get dubs in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you're good
I
at
mean,
if you're good at Mario, then
Yeah, if you're good at Mario and platformers, then you
Well,
fine.
yeah. The problem, I mean, I remember the first 3 games I played, I got a dub. And there's no ranked lobbying system in that game. But the problem was like, it basically would boil down to like the last 2 or 3 people would just be racing against each other for 10 minutes. They didn't have actually good ways to deal with like high skilled players. All right, if we're talking like just raw, unopinionated quality here, I think Mario Odyssey is like the best game on the system.
Yep.
If I want to be like hyper objective or whatever, or hyper like non-biased, like Mario Odyssey is
I would 100% agree.
probably the best game on the system, unbiased.
The amount of variety and just like polish and like ideas thrown into that game that are just all executed on some next level shit is I think it's one of the greatest Mario games ever made. It's truly incredible.
Absolutely. It's probably legitimately the best game on the system, if we're being like, if I wanted to be like real. Super Mario Party, I'm putting in C tier because 3 boards, 3.
I put that in.
I would put it in D tier.
It got online gameplay added like fucking years later. No.
Yeah, it was fucking weird.
But Al, you get Shy Guy.
No. No, you have to use the stupid the motion control.
You have to use the Joy-Con. Smash Ultimate, it really is a once in a lifetime kind of
Yep,
kind of
sure
game.
is.
It needs to have its own rank.
It's got Sora in it. It gets an S.
S for Sora.
S for Sora.
S for Sora.
Which reminds me, when can I punch that kid in the face again?
S for socked in the face.